The 4-2-1-3. What makes it meta this year? Let's dig into it. Hello folks, and welcome to a brand new video by me, Tactical Max 7 on YouTube. Today what I wanted to do at this weekend league, before we get to the ultimate weekend league team of the season, you know what I mean, ultimate team of the season. I wanted to look at the 4-2-1-3. I've been keeping a track of the number of formations I've been playing over the recent weekend leagues since team of the season started, and almost wholly it's a 4-2-1-3. I see a little bit 4-2-2, 4-2-2. I've played a couple in all the weekend leagues I've done. I've maybe played 2 or 3 4-2-1, 4-2-3-1 wides, and that's really it. Once you get up to the champs area, this is what you're playing, and it's fine. It's what is meta this year. So I thought I'd break down 3 different variations of it. One done by me, one done by a pro, and one done by another content creator, just to show you the different variations. Now, when I say one done by me, I mean one I put together right at the start, but have changed slightly over the time, and you will see this by other content creators as well. They will use this exact same formation, the exact same tactics, but they will have come up with it. It's just the way this is. Our scope of producing things this year has been so narrow that you will see this on other people, and it's fine. So if we get into team management and have a look at this first, this is my default one. This is the one I use, and I'll tell you why. So I've got it on balanced build-up style because I like the balanced build-up style this year, and aggressive because I didn't notice a big difference in the nerf to 95. If you don't like 95, if it makes you too vulnerable, you drop that down to 70, and you just concentrate on using your D-pad tactics for team press. Does the same kind of thing, just more controlled by you. Player roles, I have both the wingers as inside forwards, and actually they're not meant to be. They're meant to be roaming. Change that. Roaming. Inside forwards are roaming on both the left and right midfield, and your striker is an advanced forward on attack. Your cam for me is a shadow striker because I want them running beyond. Your 2 CDMs are deep line playmaker on defend and holding ball winning. This changed once ball winning was introduced because it changes where they move on the pitch, so it keeps them in that defensive third. They're not going forward that much. Now we know with holding they do move forward, but this keeps them back. You can see with deep line playmaker and defend, predominantly they're in that defensive midfield position, but they will move forward. That's what we want. I have my right back on wing back and balanced, and I have my left back on full back and defend. If you want to go full meta, you would have them both on full back and defend. Your defenders as defenders and defend, and your goalkeeper as whatever you want. I want the super keeper. The reason we have it set up like this is because we have 6 players defending and 4 players attacking. It means you can play longer balls from your wing backs or your full backs to your left and right wingers, or into your cam. Your cam generally is unmarked. Once you've got to your cam, these 3 are making runs forward into the gaps between defenders. And that is why this formation has become so meta this year. It's about the position that the players can take up on the pitch. It's about the overloads you can find. It's about your counter-attacking capability. And it's about your ability to defend as a really solid bank of 6. Really solid. It's horrible to break down. That's why Trivelas are so important. Hence why Foden is on that left side. I could really do with a right footer on the right side. I'm still trying to find one. I brought McTominay in. He's going to play as my ball-winning midfielder, and I've got Barella playing as a deep line playmaker. Fernandez is still one of the best cams I have found, but he might get replaced this week. Dalglish, he's in there because it's an Evo I'm going to put on him to see how he goes. I haven't got De Vries yet done yet. I might get him done, and when I do, he might go to a full-back and defend as well. Lewis Skelly, still one of the best left-backs. Maldini's got an Evo coming up that I'm going to stick him in. And Renard's still one of my favourite defenders. So that's why my team is there. You see it with... Where is it? There we go. With the ball, we look like this. Really difficult to break down. Especially when you've got this guy on full back and defend. Look at that. That's what makes it so difficult to break down. Balanced. So that's my version of the 4-2-1-3. I'll show you QR's version of the 4-2-1-3. He has it slightly different. He has it on short passing and aggressive as well. So it's still really high up the park. Again, you can drop that down to 70 if you want, if it's not working for you. Short passing keeps your players closer together. The player rules differ from mine in the sense that you've got your left wing as a winger and balanced, and both your fullbacks as fullback and defend. But you have the same midfield, shadow strike on attack, a holding on defend this time, and a deep line playmaker on defend. Then you got inside forward on balanced. So subtle differences, changes the way that the game plays, changes how it plays with you. Try both and then figure which one suits you best. Now, what I like about this one is, and my one, is you'll see that they're kind of slightly asymmetrical in the sense that you have, for QR, Quick Rage, he has an inside forward and a winger, and then both his fullbacks on fullback, whereas my one, I have a wing back and a fullback, and then both inside forwards. So you're trying to create a level of asymmetry within your team. For most of us playing that means more options when we're passing, and it means be more creative and be more unpredictable. And that's really good for us because we want to be unpredictable. That means that when we're attacking, the person that's defending us will not be looking for the repeated patterns of play that we're putting in. Because if we put in repeated patterns of play, if I put in repeated patterns of play, I don't want to talk about you. You guys might be brilliant. You might be high elite players, in which case this doesn't count for you. But if you're me, if you're other players who are not big skillers and who don't have the niche accuracy to do repeated patterns of play over and over and over again, looking for that break, looking for that slight chink in an armor, and then being able to execute a perfectly timed skill move or a perfectly timed attack. If you create asymmetry, you create opportunities for overloads. Hence why I like doing it on the right hand side. A lot of people like it on the left. For some reason, I like it on the right at the moment. And that's what I'm looking for with asymmetry. And that's what this formation will give you. You can see with the ball, you've got that wonderfully solid defence, and you have Foden playing out wide so that he will remain out wide while Saka, as the inside forward, gets into the box. So you have that asymmetry. Saka and Foden take up very different positions on the park. Now, if we look at Anders, who just won the thing recently, we can see that he has it on balanced and high. I'm not sure what he played it on, but high is with a code. And then when we go into it, we can see inside forward roaming on his wingers, then his striker advance forward attack, his cam on playmaker and balance because he wants him dropping slightly deeper and being able to ping passes in. His two CDMs are both deep line playmakers on build up. So the position on the park they take up is pushing up higher. His fullbacks on defend, his left fullbacks on defend, both his defenders are defenders on defend, and his goalkeeper is a sweeper keeper. Now, as a pro player, and I've spoken about this in a previous video, a pro player will look for the repeated patterns of play. They will have key cued things that they do. They'll get the ball to a certain player in the park, and they'll trigger runs, and they'll fire the ball at them. That is what pro players are built to do. It's what they're amazingly good at, and it's what practice and time gets you. If you are someone that plays a lot of this game and really like the mechanical aspect of it like that, then any pro player tactic will suit you. You just need to watch the pro and watch how they play. Once you've figured out how the pro plays, you can try and replicate that, but that is going to take a while because you're trying to do something that they have built muscle memory up to and have practiced for a long, long time. With Anders formation with the ball, you can see that it is totally symmetrical, left and right. It doesn't matter if he starts the attack down the left, his left-hand side and his right-hand side will do the exact same thing. It doesn't matter if he starts the attack on the right, his left-hand side and his right-hand side will do the exact same thing. And that is what a professional tactic will do. Excellent tactic, lots of fun to play. If you get a chance, if you want to try it, do it. It is a lot of fun to play. I would suggest using all three of these and just seeing which one benefits you. Now, what I would suggest you do is you take the one that works best with you and you figure out where you're uncomfortable with it. and you figure out if you don't like the fullbacks pushing up, then switch them both to fullback. If you don't like your cam being a shadow striker, then switch them to playmaker. There are options there for things that work. Figure out the way you like to play and tweak this formation to work for you. This is the meta formation this year. It is a thing that's come out. It may change if we get more patches, but at the moment, this is the one. If you want to play weekend league, and you want to do it in the way that would get you the highest chance of winning, yeah, this is the tactic. I don't like saying that, and I don't like telling you to use this formation, but nobody should be telling you what not to use. If this is something that suits you, just use it. If you have fun with this, then go for it. Whatever you can do to have fun in this game, you make sure you're having fun with this game. Put the players in that you want. I'm going to go for a crazy midfield. I'm going to go for a crazy midfield. I'm going to get an Evo on Billy Gilmore. He's going to take over there. And then I'm going to get Lewis Ferguson in there. And then I'm going to have my Scottish midfield. And then I need to find a defender I can Evo. But I'm not very good at Evos because I don't have the patience for them. So this has to, whatever Evo I put on Gilmore has to like boost him massively in like 4 games. Otherwise I'm out. Right. Have a go at that. Let me know how you get on with this. Let me know what your 4-2-3-1 4-2-1-3 formation is. Let me know the things that you like about it. Let me know the things that are working for you. And good luck in weekend league. Like, subscribe, comment, do all that good stuff because you guys are amazing. And I'll catch you guys in the next video.